Hey, Gregory High School here with another interview. Getting to know the staff here at Gregory High School. Here with Mr. Chapman. Mr. Chapman, can you tell us a little bit about your role here at Gregory High School?
I'm career tech, leadership, and senior English teacher in career tech.
All right. And what's the best thing you like about your job?
Getting to help people. Yeah, it's a labor of love.
Labor of love?
Labor of love.
Is it because you're working with seniors?
Yeah. Career tech seniors, you know who you are.
So is there such thing as senioritis?
Senioritis is very real. We talk about this a lot. A lot of my seniors had it junior year or earlier. It has definitely gotten to an epidemic point at this point.
So they're catching it earlier and earlier now.
Yes, they are. Early and earlier every year. This year, it's catching up to a lot of them right now. They're like, it's very real. Yes, yeah. It is very real.
Can you tell us a little bit about your family?
My wife and I have 4 kids, and most of our kids have 4 kids. My daughters both have 4 kids. One son has 5, the other one has 3, but it's a total of 16 grandkids. So it's a little crazy.
16 grandkids, and it's 4 and 4 is like geometric growing here. Geometric sequence instead of linear.
Oh my God. Yeah, we are definitely contributing to global warming. I just want you to know that. My kids, yeah. Depopulation, it didn't hit our family. No.
16 grads. That makes Christmas, interesting at your house, I'm sure.
Yes. My wife hires a Santa that comes by to hand out gifts to them. We do our Christmas on Christmas Eve. So the night before, they bake cookies. Then we hand out Christmas presents on Christmas Eve. And then everybody leaves. And then my wife and I do our own thing on Christmas by ourselves.
That's called relaxation. And
that's called Christmas. That's Christmas. That's really Christmas. After spending, oh my God, she spends $200 to $300 per kid. Yeah, I can't afford this stuff. That's why I have like 4 or 5 jobs.
Oh yeah, and ESS and all those other things that you'll have to do.
I don't do ES. I don't do ESS. I don't work at the school.
You don't have enough time.
I don't work at the school other than teaching. They don't pay enough. I have to go make some real money.
Yeah. So, how long have you been in the district, and how long have you been here at Gregory?
I've been in the district since 2001. I've been at Gregory since 2011.
All right. And so what sites did you work at?
Just Davis and Gregory here in Modesto. I worked at Franklin High School and Stockton Unified and Adult Ed in Stockton.
And which one's your favorite site?
Gregory.
You're not just saying that because we're on camera?
No. This is like Davis North anyway. So, I mean, half of the staff here is from Davis High School. So, yeah, no, I love Gregory. It's a beautiful campus. We have lunch with each other. Almost the entire in-building has lunch with each other every day. That's a real bonding moment. It really makes the staff closer. They're not shy about telling you what's bothering them because they feel close enough that they can bring anything up that they need to. And that really, really helps.
So more sense of family and community here.
Absolutely. And I'm also an MTA rep. And I know it's going to sound weird, but the staff that works together all the time really has a lot less grievance issues, especially when they eat together all the time. It's really easy to decompress with someone and be like, yeah, I understand you're going through this, but here's how you could resolve this. And so you really end up curtailing a lot of the problems in the big scheme of things because you can really sit down and talk with someone and then get their side of it and then go to admin and say, well, here's what we have. And it really ends up cutting that whole thing out. I think you're the witness. We really don't have too many problems, and it's because the staff, in my opinion, is really, really happy.
Other than Vandermolen?
Other than Vandermolen. Yeah, we know.
So do you get a stipend for dealing with him?
No.
We should work on that. Do you have any hobbies outside of work?
Other than being Papa. My wife and I owned a tattoo shop for a little over 13 years. We recently closed. I'm still doing tattoos by appointment, but for the most part, that we did that. Oh my God, for years and years and years. And after grandkid number 16, my wife and I were like, we really need to slow down for a little while. And my grandmother is 101, so we help with her. And my dad is not in really good health. He's almost in his 80s, so he's 79. And so we just decided we're going to spend some family time. And so we went ahead and closed the shop. And so pretty much my hobbies now are just grandkids.
So you went from hobby being work to maybe more work with grandkids. So yes, I'm sensing a theme here.
That's not work. That's not work. I've been working. I had my first business when I was in 7th grade. I had a landscaping business. I used to tie my lawnmower to the back of my bicycle, and I would ride from Southside Modesto over to La Loma area, because La Loma used to be the Del Rio of Modesto. So I would go to that neighborhood because they paid really well. Mm-hmm. And so that's how I bought my first car. So 7th and 8th grade, by 8th grade, I bought my Mustang, a 65 Mustang GT. And so that's what I bought for high school. So I had bought my car early.
Nice hard work and
Yeah.
got what you wanted.
Yeah. That's all I know is work. Yeah. Work. So
one last question for you. Could you tell us maybe a little something about yourself that most people don't know?
I don't know. I'm pretty eccentric, I guess. I'm weird, straightforward. I don't have a filter. I tried to buy a filter. They don't sell it. They said they were out of it.
Something they don't know. Yeah.
Something they don't. I don't know. I worked for Shell Oil as an operating engineer for 10 years. That's how I ended up going to college, was because I got injured and then I had to start all over again.
What state did you work in?
California, for the most part. Mostly Southern California, some in Nevada, but for the most part, it was all over California, northern, southern, coast. Yeah.
So like on an oil rig or?
Yeah. I've even worked offshore of California on the beta platform for Shell Oil.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
Probably something most people don't know. Yeah.
It was really cool. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Well, I think that concludes our interview. I just want to let you know the Raiders lanyards are against dress code.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay because it's career tech.
Okay. Well, thank you for letting me interview you and letting the staff get to know a little bit more about you. Thank you.